Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Producergrind podcast. Got some special guests in the building. As always, my boy Letter L in the building.
What's good, fam? How you feeling today?
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good.
Yeah, man, we've been grinding the last week, bro.
Facts.
But it's always that good grind, man. But I'm real excited about what we got going on today. Listen, man, this is one of those guests where he produced a song that you cannot run away from. The song is dope. The video is dope. You know what I'm saying? The guy we got in the building has produced for Blac Youngsta, Young Thug, Lil Wayne, Jose Guapo, Kevin Gates, Fetty Wap, French Montana, Kodak Black, Rich the Kid, Lil Reese. Also produced one of the country's #1 hits right now, Booty by Blac Youngsta. Please welcome to the podcast, Young Land. Give it up for Young Land.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
Can't forget my boy Marc either, though.
The real Beatmonster Marc in here, Jack.
Yeah, what it is, boy.
Yes, sir.
That's that killer duo right there,
Facts.
man.
Yeah, I mean, you said it was lame, but they both collabed on that Booty joint.
Yeah, basically, man. And we had a chance to, or we're going to get a chance to later today kind of see how they did that, man. But we just glad y'all in the studio today, man. And, you know, we just wanted y'all to kind of tell your story for those that don't know, man. If we could start with Young Land, you know, kind of how did you get started in the game, and tell us a little bit about your first placement.
I started probably when I was like, I say 13. My mom had bought me like a keyboard, because this is back when like Fruity Loops and all that stuff wasn't even really popping and none of that stuff. So people were using hardware.
Mm-hmm.
My mom had bought me like a Yamaha keyboard, like $600. So she invested in me crazy back then. And so I used to be a big fan of like Kanye West.
Yeah.
And so I was rapping, but I was super trash. Super trash. So I was rapping, I was making my beats too. But then over time, I just knew that I had way more potential with the beats than rapping.
Yeah.
So I just kept running with it. And then like my first major placement I remember was when like Roscoe Dash was real hot.
Yeah.
And so I was like a diehard Roscoe fan. And I remember he shot the video to the song Put It On You. And like I was lit after that, man.
That's
after
dope.
that, I just kept, you know what I'm saying, putting out the beats and just kept trying to get more and more people on them.
So you talked about having that Yamaha keyboard. What else? What other kind of equipment were you using with that keyboard?
I had a Kai MPC 2000. I had a desktop PC that I was using just to record the stuff. And then just the Yamaha Motif 6.
So you actually know how to use like the 2000 with the discs and everything?
Yeah, I
like
had the
that?
floppy disk. I had so many floppy disks. I used to go to Office Max, get like 50 of them. All type of drum kits and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to sample all that.
I was going to ask you about that. Like, so you sample, like what types of stuff was you sampling?
Just different stuff, man. Like I used to have like an actual vinyl player, and I used to sample just anything. Like I'm from the 90s, so I don't really know that old music like that unless I heard it through my family and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I would just sample stuff that I saw like vinyl that I would see at Goodwill. I'll just pick it up, you know what I'm saying? Just buy it and sample it.
That's what's up, for the love of the culture.
Yeah.
So was you making like more like New York sounding shit or more like?
Nah, like I was a big fan. Like when I first started out, like Kanye, Timbaland, Pharrell, people like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was back in like probably like 2005, I want to say.
So you wasn't trapping out the samples like on some Gotti shit?
Nah. Yeah, my first beats was trash, man. It then came a long way.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
So that kind of brings us to the first viewer question from Instagram. And again, we got Young Land in the building, producer of Blac Youngsta's Booty. So, you know, in those early days, you know, when the beats were trash, like what kept you going?
And just knowing that I had potential. My mom always, you know, kept me motivated. She always, like from day one, just believed in me. And just her belief in me just kept me going for real. Because, you know, just to have somebody, you know what I'm saying, that believes in you like that,
Yeah.
it just motivates you to keep going harder and harder until you can really just, you know what I'm saying, prove it.
That's what's up. And shouts out to King Kills on Instagram for that question, man. And that's a big thing, what you're talking about right there. Because a lot of people ask me, yo, why'd you start producing so late? Because I knew better than to ask my mom for something she couldn't afford, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for your mom to drop to 600, man, that's kind of a big deal, man.
Yeah, I owe her everything for real.
That's what's up. Well, how does she feel about the success of the song?
Man, my mom be crying and stuff. Like anytime that like a big accomplishment happens in my career, like honestly, it feels like she did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how she be reacting. Like she's more excited for me than I am for myself sometimes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
So how did that placement come about, man?
The Blac Youngsta?
Yeah.
Big shout out to my barber, Dre the Barber. Y'all go follow him on Instagram. He actually cuts Blac Youngsta's hair. And so when I first moved down here, I linked with Dre and I told him I made beats. I made the Fetty Wap song, RGF Island and stuff. He's like, oh, that song hard. So ever since then, you know what I'm saying, we just chopped it up every time I get a haircut or whatever. So one day he was cutting Youngsta. He was like, bro, I cut this other dude named Young Land, bro. He got crazy beats. Youngsta FaceTimed me that day while he was getting a haircut. I was in Mexico. He had FaceTimed me. And so as soon as I get back from Mexico, like 1 or 2 days after I got back, we got into the studio, and that was the first time we linked. And ever since then, we had made probably like 15, 20 songs. Like Youngsta's a solid dude, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Solid. And so the way that song came about was one night he had hit me up. He was like, bro, I'm looking for like a strip club single. And so I was like, yeah, I got you. So I pulled up to the studio. Then I called my boy Marc to pull up. Marc came through. He started on the 808s and all that stuff. I did the simple percussion. We added like, a couple simple sounds and stuff like that. And it just went crazy.
That's what's up, man. And, I'm going to tell you what I'm laughing at. We were looking at some of the stats for the song before the show started, right? So we're looking at, it's Blac's first Billboard Hot 100, first of all, right?
Yeah.
20 weeks on the Billboard charts, right? And so it peaked on the Hot 100, I think at number 38, which is a big deal, right? And I want to explain kind of what the Billboard Hot 100 is for those of you that may not know. They call it this week's most popular songs across all genres. That means your Ed Sheeran, your Chainsmokers, all that. Black out there kicking everybody's ass. You and Beatmonster Marc and Blac out there kicking everybody's ass, right?
Big fan.
So 20 weeks on the Hot 100 R&B hip hop charts. The video itself has over 4 million views on YouTube. The song has over 50 million views on YouTube and 16.8 million streams on Spotify, bruh.
Yeah.
Listen, this is the type of hit that a lot, if not most producers dream of, right? You know what I'm saying? So can you just talk about living every day and existing in that space and maybe how you're turning this opportunity into the next opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, every day, you know what I'm saying, when I wake up and then I hear it on the radio and stuff like that, I just feel like it's a blessing, bro, because just to be in the situation again, to really have like a record that's pretty big, you know what I'm saying? Like most people don't even get the opportunity once. So to have it twice, and the same thing for Marc, like he's had hits before, you feel me? So just to have it again, it's definitely a blessing, man. Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit, yeah.
I did Rich Homie Party.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the hits I did. I did TK Kravitz Space.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because we had Exotic Music in there talking about that one.
Me and Lad did the Booty for Blac Youngsta. Yeah. And I started like with the Rich Kids. We did My Partner, What's Up. So like we been in the Beatmonster, we just been floating around for years, but Lad, we always been stayed in contact.
So talk about how you feel about the success of the song, right? Because this is an unusually big one. You know what I mean?
Man, I feel like this the biggest record that I had this year with the Booty record.
Yeah.
Man, I feel great about the success. I feel great.
So can y'all actually talk about being in studio with Blac and just how, like, how the chemistry is? I asked you before, do you tend to more just give your beats to people and walk away, or do you try to like coach them or really produce them?
It's crazy because most of the hits that I had this year was made live from scratch. Yeah. And it's the chemistry. Like Blac Youngsta, like when you're in the studio with him, he let you do what you do. He energized, like he give you energy. Yeah. With the beat, like he'll move to it. Yeah. So, as a producer, he make you feel yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how we came up with the Booty. Like, man, it was just the energy.
Yeah. And it's definitely a vibe type of record, you know what I'm saying? How did y'all feel when y'all first saw the video? Because that video, I think I had hit you on IG, like that video gets me every time, bro. Like he's so little, he got the big old dollar, the big asses everywhere.
Man, that video was crazy, man. And the crazy part about the whole record was man actually produced it. Cause like, I think he had something else he was going to put on the beat. And then, he was honest. He was like, hold up, man, how we gonna go with that? Yeah, he was making a totally different other song to the beat. And then actually really produced that record, the Booty record.
Okay, and so now this next question is kind of for both of y'all, right? And I think I've seen y'all cook up a couple times, but just let the people know, like, what DAW do y'all use mostly?
FL Studio.
Studio go for you too, Lane?
Yeah, I use FL Studio. That's all I ever use ever since I've been using hardware, just FL for real.
Do y'all use kits at all?
Yeah, I use a bunch of kits.
You talk about some of those?
I be using like the Metro Monster kit. I be using Cash Money AP, Polo Boy Shawty. One of my producers, Kilo Keys, he has some dope kits. So I'm thinking about making my own for real.
You should definitely make your own. You should definitely holla at JB Kits to get them off, man.
Y'all be putting them on y'all site too, right?
Yeah, facts.
Oh yeah, I need that.
Yeah, actually, we just dropped the Island Vibes joint today, man. We might have to get you a copy of that one, man.
Yeah,
we definitely gonna send you some joints.
Yeah.
So, like, what is y'all, daily lifestyle like now? You know, what I mean, after y'all got a bunch of placements and y'all really in the industry, like,
hey, real busy, like daily lifestyle, real busy. No women chasing that.
Man, listen, I picked y'all up in the elevator, man. Sunglasses and Advil last night was mad real. That's how y'all look, bro. And this is a big, because y'all some dudes that got kind of a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all even down a little bit, I was like, oh, they must have been kicking it.
Man, I been kicking it for real. Like, but I mean, I'm still the same person. I'm still me, always humble. Still treat everybody fair. Even when I'm working with new producers, they ask a lot of questions. So, I still listen. It's always, you can always learn. Not too big to learn things from people. Mm-hmm. So, I'm always consistently, give everybody a chance, About line, man,
Repeat the question one more time.
what's your daily lifestyle like? Working in the industry and, just like, what do you do to stay focused type shit?
Yeah, honestly, everything is like super sporadic. Like, we wake up, we don't even know what we finna do that day. Like, people will just hit us up, be like, "Hey, bro, pull up to the studio," type stuff. So either we making beats or we gonna pull up to a session, cook up for somebody from scratch, or you know what I'm saying, just different stuff. But one day you can be in a writing session for Cardi B. Next day you might be working with, you know what I'm saying, the next person who about to blow. So it's random.
Y'all make beats pretty much every day?
I probably make them like. I've been doing it so long. I get tired of making beats. I swear. So I might do it like, I might do it.
Beats in my lifetime.
Yeah, bro. We probably done made about 5,000 of them. So I make it probably like 2 to 3 days a week. I might make beats.
That's another question. So how far do you usually go back? In 2018 now, how old will you let a beat go for you? You're just too old to send out.
Yeah, I mean, like the furthest that I placed a record from when I made it was probably like 2 to 3 years.
That's pretty dope though.
Yeah,
because usually like 2 years, you feel like you done got way better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some stuff is timeless though. Like some of them sample beats, they be timeless. But I don't know. It all depends on the sound and the sounds that you use for the beat.
Facts.
So you guys have worked with a ton of artists in the industry, but who are you still trying to work with?
I ain't gonna lie, man, I want to do something like, you might sound crazy, but like with NDRE or something.
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
I want to do something like she dope.
Y'all kind of reached that point, because a lot of people talk about, oh, you can't break outside the box. You got to, fit into the industry. But y'all kind of are at that point where, you can do that breaking out. You got a little bit more of that leeway, right? So artists like NDRE, definitely makes sense. What about you?
Yeah, I'm trying to work with like the big dogs like Future, Drake, Adele, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I manage producers. So we both manage producers. So like we got all the different genres covered. You feel me? I got pop producers. I got all that. So I just want to work with everybody, bro.
Now, if your phone wasn't already blowing up, it's really going to be blowing up. You can watch the episode, my manager.
Yeah, bro, I already get that all the time now.
Yeah.
I got too many right now, so it's like,
That's what it is. Yeah. All right, so we got a couple segments we wanted to bring up to y'all. I know we kind of talked before the show, so we're going to start with Marc, man. We're going to do the Factor. The Factor. Are you familiar with our segment called the Factor, sir?
I'm finna get familiar with it though.
All right, so this is what it is, man. So you have 30 seconds, right? And you have one topic. You got to fill the whole 30 seconds up with talking without pausing, stopping, saying or I or anything like that, right? So you got to fill the whole 30 seconds up. We're going to put you on the timer, bro. Okay? Do you want to know what your topic is, sir?
My topic is?
Your topic is booties.
Booties.
Everything you know about booties in 30 seconds.
Yeah, the house shaking with booties, man.
All right, man. Here we go. I'm gonna put the put 30 seconds on the timer. Okay, Beatmonster Marc is gonna tell us in the Factor. Beatmonster Marc, because he's co-producer of the new hit song from Blac Youngsta, Booty. He's gonna tell us everything he knows about booties in 30 seconds without stopping, saying or ah. Beatmonster Marc, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Set, go.
Man, round booty, big booty, juicy booty, hittable booty. Flat booty, quick booty, two booty, juicy fruit booty. I done hit all the booties.
15 seconds.
Atlanta booty, Cali booty, Florida booty, I done hit all the booty. Ashley booty, Miranda booty.
I was let that right. He made it just 30 seconds. He repeated himself, but I hit all the booty.
Yeah.
I done realized booties though I was not.
No cap.
Sunglasses, Advil. Last night was bad, real.
Yeah.
These niggas been on tour hitting all the booty.
Nah. I'm locked down, Jack.
He's like, you ain't gonna get me in trouble.
Don't get me.
Bro, I had to make sure you put that out there.
Yeah, it's over with.
Oh man, that was probably one of the best factors we've ever had.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's what's up, man. So, 2018, man, it's y'all's time, man. So, I'm sure you got a lot of stuff coming up. I don't know what all you're able to talk about, but can you tell us a little bit about what's coming down the pipe?
Yeah, I be having to write it down. I just had 4 on Youngsta's album. I got 3 coming on OT Genesis album.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I got Kevin Gates, Money Man, Kid Ink. Got one on Ray Shremmer's album.
That's what's up.
Young Bands, Lucci, Cyrus, Palm Tree Pyrex, Lil Baby, 21 Savage.
The Lucci is on the Ray from somewhere?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah. It's gonna be on the compilation with him and all the YFN people.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
So what made you get into selling beats online?
Really, I was just looking for like another stream of income for real. Cause like I heard that like the average millionaire, they got 7 streams of income or something. That's what they say. Yeah. So I was just looking for another stream. That's what's
so you kind of just throw beats up there. You really got a strategy with it,
Man, I really feel like I could do it way better if I just strategized. But I just throw them up there like just at random times for real.
What about on the marketing side? You do like YouTube videos and all that go with it?
Yeah, I do Instagram ads. I had a couple of YouTube videos, but there's so much competition on YouTube. Yeah. It's easy to get overlooked and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get back on YouTube because I know it's a big platform and stuff, and a lot of people that go on YouTube for beats. But right now it's just Instagram ads and just word of mouth with the website.
What platform do you use for your online store?
I'm on Airbit.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hold on, them folks need to sponsor me or something too. I followed them on Instagram. They ain't even follow me back.
Come on, Airbits, what y'all doing,
I'm one of the
man?
top producers on there. Them folks ain't even follow me back.
Either Airbit or BeatStars, one of them got to fuck with you.
Yeah, like bro, I'm finna switch over. Who you with, Mark? Who you got the website through?
Airbit. Okay, you sell beats too, Mark?
Yeah, Airbit. Lad got me on the selling beats, man. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be kind of Hollywood with beats. I ain't gonna lie.
When you say Hollywood, what you mean?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I be trying to get them goddamn car note prices with them beats.
Yeah,
but I realized, always giving back to the community. Cause everybody can't afford $2,500 beats, 3,000 beats. So, I'm back, I give back to the community.
You hold back some of the sauce on the online beats?
Sometimes I do hold back a little sauce. I ain't gonna lie, man. I hold back a little sauce. I do hold back a little sauce.
All right, so I want to get to our next segment that we got, and it's called Overrated or Underrated. And I believe, Lamb, we gonna hit you with this one. Okay, so we're just gonna give you a list of a couple things. You'll tell us if you think that's overrated or underrated.
Okay.
Right? No explanation needed, right?
Cool.
And we'll let them sort that out in the comments, man. All right, so
do I gotta explain why I think it's overrated?
Nah,
just say it.
I don't know, man. We got one you think might be we might ask you to explain one to them.
Okay.
Overrated, underrated.
All right.
So, all right, here we go. Overrated, underrated. Strip clubs.
Overrated.
But you got the strip club anthem.
True, but I don't know. I'm too cheap, bro. I'm not finna be in there throwing
I feel you, bro.
thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
Unless it's a publicity stunt type shit.
Yeah, even then I wouldn't even do it unless they giving me the ones and I'm giving it back to them. So I'm not finna do that. Whole bunch of counterfeit ones.
I'm sure that definitely be happening too.
Yeah, for real, it really do. I know it do.
And I agree with you. I'm laughing because of the look on Mark's face when you said
Mark probably think it's underrated, but hey, I don't know.
Hey, Mark, how many days a week in the strip club?
Monday through Friday, man. Especially Blue Friday. It's been on Monday through Friday. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I got the first royalty check from Party one time. I took like 3-4 of my homeboy, gave him $1,000 piece. I swear to God.
Man, that's love.
I was tripping, bro. I wasn't in my right mind, bro. I was geeked up. I got this shit on me. Let's do it.
He a real Atlanta nigga, boy. I swear to God.
A whole band
Give
though.
my boys 100. Keep it.
Man,
That's what I'm saying, bro. A whole band though. That's about.
Yeah,
that's
you
a
get
lot of cash.
100.
They must have really been your boys.
Yeah.
All right, so we back to overrated, underrated after getting that first one out the way at the strip clubs. Overrated, underrated. Selling beats online.
Underrated.
Okay. Omnisphere.
Overrated.
V-Lone.
Overrated.
Overrated. Are you a hype beast?
Yeah.
You're a big hype beast, so you qualify to talk about this, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so why is V-Lone overrated?
I don't know. I never really got, like, it's just my personal opinion. I just never really got into their clothes. I had one shirt by them.
Yeah.
It's just not really my style.
So when it comes to fashion, who you rocking with? What's your style?
I like Supreme. I like the ASAP Rocky collection with Guess. I like Bait. As far as kicks go, I love Yeezys. I love all the retro J's, none of the new colorways and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff like that. Louis, Gucci, all that.
We got some new segment pieces coming back down the pipe too. We might have to holler at you, man. You
Yeah.
might be our first Producergrind hype
I'll
beast.
be on that stuff, bro.
You be on it?
Yeah.
I just started following you on Instagram recently, and like it's dope because like, okay, you're a dope producer and we got the song, but you really are an interesting follow on Instagram, right? And I noticed you had this picture with L.A. Reid.
Yep.
So what I wanted to ask you was, I'm sure that when you get a chance to talk to him, he probably dropped some jewels on you. Right? I was wondering, is there any advice you could share from L.A. Reid that you might be able to share with our listeners?
Man, he just told me to keep going. Like he said, and like the thing that he told me that really, you know, like I thought was crazy. Like he was like, bro, like your stuff is incredible. Like the man, L.A. Reid said my stuff was incredible, bro. Like
That's crazy.
yeah, I could never make a beat again just for him to say that. Yeah, like that's crazy to me. That man has started so many people's careers and stuff.
He kind of brought the Atlanta sound to the world.
Man, L.A. Reid has broken the Atlanta sound, to everyone for real. Like he broke so many artists. It's crazy, bro. A legend.
How did you end up meeting him?
His son Aaron Reid, he had hit me up through DM one day and was like, "Hey, can you pull up to the studio? We, my father and I want to have like a business conversation with you." So I pulled up, and they were basically LA is starting a new label, or he started a new label, and they were looking for like in-house producers and stuff like that. So I just went in there, played a couple beats and the songs that I produced, and then that was that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know, definitely a great musical family. And an influence to be in and around. That's something that really impressed me, man.
Yeah.
What we got, man? Anything else?
I don't think you finished all the overall.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh, I know what you wanted me to add. He wanted me to do the over underrated for the Kendrick Lamar joint.
I mean, I should have finished the list.
That was the last one.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. Okay, overrated, underrated. You ready? Last one.
Yeah, last one.
Kendrick Lamar.
In my opinion, overrated.
Well, no, we want to hear from both of y'all. We want to hear from both of y'all.
I don't listen. My personal preference. I don't listen to lyrical, like super lyrical stuff.
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying. I feel
I
like
like J. Cole. I like J. Cole a lot because I can
dope.
relate to him and his beat selection and stuff like that. But Kendrick, he's very dope. Don't get me wrong. It's just not my preference for music. Some people might not like Tupac. Some people might like Biggie. I like Tupac. You feel me? So it's like, hey, it's just my personal preference. I'm not saying he's trash in any way. He's very talented. Just not my type of music.
Mark, what you think?
I'm not a lyrical person either too much. I'm a party person. I'm not a lyrical person. More of a party person. But I think Kendrick Lamar, you know, he bring lyric back for people who does like listen to lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he play both ways. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's underrated.
I'm laughing because that kind of mimics the conversation. This mic is getting to be the bane of my existence. It kind of mimics the conversation we have here internally, right? That's really why I didn't want to say it, because I know we do go back and forth, and it's a little controversial. But I'm somebody who enjoys lyrics a little bit more. You know, other people in the Producergrind team maybe not enjoying lyrics as much, and so it's something that we always kind of talk about. And Kendrick Lamar tends to be like that artist that kind of represents the lyricism.
Yeah, maybe we should have put conscious rap instead of Kendrick or something.
He's a riding artist. He's not a club artist.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I like turn up music. You know,
Okay, yeah.
stuff I can listen to in the club, and you know what I'm saying?
So other than y'all's own music, what are y'all listening to right now?
Let me look at my Apple playlist because I be forgetting for real. I listen to TK a lot. I listen to everything, bro. I listen to Money Man, Lil Baby, Dirt.
Actually been listening to a lot of TK myself, especially since we had Exotic on.
Yeah,
Man.
shout out Exotic too. That's my brother, man.
Yeah.
I listen to Gunna going crazy.
Oh, hell yeah.
JD Youngin, BB Borelli.
I don't know who none of them folks.
Yeah, but
I listen to Straight Lil Baby and Marlo.
yeah.
That's it. I'm just because I'm from that side of town.
Right,
so
right. Have y'all had a
I
chance?
listen to like the up and coming real like West Side artists with East Side. Like I listen to the underground street music for like Low So Low. Like I be knowing who next to them now because I stay tuned into like who popped in the hood. Like
Yeah.
you know stuff like.
Have y'all had a chance to do any work with Gunna yet?
Yeah, I worked with them like a while back.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Like I knew him like a while back.
Before he kind of where he's at now?
Yeah. They used to shop like he used to be with my boy SPC, so like they used to spend like $2,500 on beats and trash bag full of money. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got some stuff upcoming with him too, though.
That's what's up. I'm looking forward to that. Like me personally, I was kind of late finding out about him, but I'm a huge Gunna fan.
Yeah, I just really started listening to him recently too. I just did a bunch of tracks with Turbo too. That's like his in-house
That's
producer.
what's up.
Turbo going crazy.
Yeah, we got some hard stuff.
What's 3 artists that you really think about to be on a higher level than they are now? Who's 3 upcoming artists you really got your eye on?
I think TK gonna be big. I think bigger. TK. I think OT gonna get bigger, and I think Gates gonna have a huge year, even though he's already big. Who you think, Mark?
I ain't gonna lie, like Quantum Cad,
Yeah, Quan.
cause he make beats. A lot of folks fail to realize he a producer. So when you producing and you know how to rap, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And he got the street, so different. You know, he was a Beatmonster too, Quinn, so shouts out to my brother, man.
Yeah.
How did the Beatmonsters come about?
Actually, like me and KC, we put it together. We was on like one of the like hottest, youngest producers on the West Side. So like we was producing for everybody. He was producing for rich kids. I was producing for shop boys when they were hot. Then like we had all like the DJ Spins, Space Invaders. We was on all of them. So like man, we ended up putting it together. And like we would produce like J Money, all the futuristic stuff. It was like Beatmonsters and K. That's how it was back in the day. So
I remember y'all was probably about, I would say January of last year, like heavy, like Beatmonsters was like everywhere. And it's just like you couldn't be a producer and not know who y'all was, man.
Landon was a part of it. Landon on the track, he was a part of it. Quantum Cad, so it was like DJ Plug was a team. Everybody doing their own thing now, you feel me? So
that means it worked. That's real talk.
Yeah.
We still communicate.
Y'all experiencing some level of success, right? And that's the goal. And one of the examples that Atlanta sets that I love is that everybody collaborates. Everybody comes together and always leads to greater success for the individuals. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Good dope.
Appreciate y'all coming on the show, bro. Dropped a lot of jewels, had a whole lot of fun.
Nah, appreciate y'all for real. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I just can't wait to get that audio of Mark going Florida booty, Georgia booty, Atlanta booty. Appreciate y'all, man, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Oh yeah. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to another dope episode of the Producer Grind podcast. Keep fucking with us. Peace.